Hey, what's up, my friends? It is Greg from the Grown Ass Nerds. I have had some requests to give you a tour of my nerdy office, and since it is my lunch break, I thought now would be an ideal time, and now I'm going to give you a detailed tour of the epic nerdiness that is my nerd cave. So we are going to start off on this shelf. This is just one little corner of my office. I am a longtime avid toy collector. These are really in no particular order. I try to give everything its due, but there's my little Boba Fett corner. That's a sideshow bust from a long time ago. I got at New York Comic Con, and a little Mickey Mouse Boba Fett from the Disney store, because how could you say no to that? Come on, guys. And there's an SH Figuarts Joker, Heath Ledger Joker. I am not the huge, Joker fanboy that most people are, but I will say this is quite the piece. I love it. He came with all the great things that SH Figuarts packages with things. There is my Hand of the King pin. However, I call that the Hand of the Queen pin. Those Game of Thrones fans out there know what I'm feeling, House Targaryen, Fire and Blood. That's actually a business card I was able to acquire through work, and my G1 Astro Train holding it up. Holding it down. Anyway, here's my Ghostbusters shelf, which of course, as you guys know, I am an avid Ghostbuster fan. And this is just some of my collection that I have on display here in my office, but there's some of the new Ecto Cooler stuff. Those are empty, but I gotta put those on display. There is some of the Funko Pops. I have Venkman and Winston. I've got Funkos all over the place. This is a very special thing here. It's actually when I went to the premiere last summer, 2016. That is signed by Dr. Ray Stantz himself, Dan Aykroyd. He was passing out some Crystal Skull vodka, so I got lucky enough to get that. Hot Wheels, the Hot Wheels Ecto, and the Lego Busters right there. And we've got Terror Dog, the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, the Lego Ecto, because, come on. What Ghostbuster that's worth their weight in salt or whatever doesn't have that? And this is my little Peter Venkman corner, because he's my fave. And there's my original Kenner Peter right there. And all those little guys, the little Ecto Minis, and my Mini-Mate. This is where I have all my Marvel Legends MCUs, or at least the majority of them. Got the Build-A-Figure Hulkbuster, Nick Fury. Got Coulson, the Man. There he is. His Berserker gun, pretty rad. Scarlet Witch, actually, I got at a Hasbro party in New York. That was pretty awesome at New York Comic Con. They gifted that. And then Black Panther, and the battle-damaged Iron Man and Cap, and my Spidey, Thwip. And there's the Walmart Thor. He took some tracking down. I had to get him, though. The original OG Thor that they came out with, at least, for the MCU. And Bucky, and the Astral Doctor Strange. You'll see my Doctor Strange. That's a preview of my Doctor Strange fandom that you'll see later. And this is actually not a Marvel Legends. This is actually a Diamond Select Hulk. I just like the scale a lot better, and I think the detail is like, holy hell, just the bomb. But yeah, I think he's better scale if I pan back. Better scale, I think. Hulk's a big dude, And there's Drax, and Yondu. Spoiler alert, R.I.P. He's my dude. And Rocket, he's recently acquired with little baby Groot in his Ravager outfit, and Ant-Man. The one thing I'm going to say right now, my nerd gripe with the Ant-Man figure is, what's up with the mouth? Come on. The helmet covered his mouth. I think that's get with it, Hasbro. So there's one of my mini black series is the Scout Trooper and a speeder bike. We got the Funko Pop Voltron. Adam West, big time R.I.P. to the man. The one Batman. And there is the Gambit Diamond Select. Beautiful paint, beautiful sculpt. There's Striker Eureka holding it down, shooting some rockets. And the Fencing Picard. He actually has, I'm not going to do it now, but he actually has fencing action with his sword. Super rad. New 52 Batman, DC Collectibles, and my Marvel Legends Ghost Rider. Just driving a friggin' Jeep Wrangler. Toledo loves its Jeep. This is also pretty important. This is a signed certificate from the Ghost Corps. So this is for our Black Swamp Ghostbusters franchise. I'm sure a lot of you watching might have that if you're in a Ghostbusters group. So that's pretty sweet. And Jim Gordon's blueprints of his Batman suit. If you guys follow the comics, I like Batman. What can I say? Batman and Marvel. Batman is pretty much as far as DC as I go. So, moving on, we also, up here, I got Matt Lauer hiding in the bushes. Because who doesn't need that? Also hiding down in the bushes, if you can see. It's way back there. Clever Girl, that's a Velociraptor, original Jurassic Park Velociraptor from when I was a kid. I had to hide it in my fern. And there is a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive marshmallow covered Venkman in the package. I don't really keep most things in my in their package, not my package. Come on, Greg, what's going on? Anyway, but you'll see, I usually, as you can see in my office, I have figures everywhere. There's old and new Daredevil holding it down with Spidey up there, and an Arthur Soydum autographed Ash versus the Marvel Zombies cover. Pretty rad. And speaking of signed stuff, I got my Alex Ross right there. Pretty cool. And a clock so I can tell time. Time is a fire in which we all burn. And a very old Ocarina of Time Link figure with the White Ranger. Very awesome. And the big craziness is the desk. So we got Mjolnir. We've got the Trooper by NECA. I love NECA, man, they friggin' rock. Everything they make is sweet. And there's my Marvel Legends Old Man Logan with my Frank Miller Wolverine statue. It's actually, I think, one of the only statues I own. And another little baby Groot from the Marvel Legends as well. We've got the Simpsons Stan Lee with another little baby Groot from the Evolutions of Groot Marvel Legends, and my little miniature Lego Millennium Falcon. And we've got Kylo Ren hiding out, and some Transformers, Skywarp, Starscream, and Shockwave. And these guys are, I've kind of categorized my mini-mates. These are the misfits of the Marvel universe right there. Obviously you can see Punisher, Daredevil, Star-Lord, and Deadpool. And my original Michelangelo from when I was a kid, holding it down. Kermit the Frog here. That is a Diamond Select as well. And then up here I've got Spidey. There's actually some tape, I cheated. But there's some tape holding him on top of my monitor like that. And then right next to him I have Gollum Precious, looking over me. Like a little creeper that he is. That's very old as well too. That was when the movie came out. And then back down here we have Tyrion. I am so upset they stopped making the Game of Thrones figures. Comment down below if you're also upset. And there's Braun. He's the man too. What can I say? And then here's the other categorized mini-mates. These are the hero fellas and the Avengers. We got Wolverine, Iron Man, and Thor, and Spidey, and Cap. And my little Genie corner, because he's one of my favorite fictional characters ever. And I love my Disney, who doesn't? And then I've got my little Cyclops blind box. And then Finn. So Finn's actually on the other side of the monitors facing down Kylo Ren. I love that part in the movie. It's awesome, even though he doesn't last very long. So, and then up here we've got Deadpool. Kind of a statue, but kind of also not. Pretty rockin'. And a Marvel Legends cable. So, then, like I was talking about before, here is the Doctor Strange corner. So I've got Marvel Legends representing. That's the original Toy Biz Marvel Legends. Hasbro, got the Funko Pops, all that stuff, all that good stuff. Even the Zoom. I mean, come on, guys. I love my Doctor Strange. He's the man. I have a very old Toxic Avenger figure. That's actually from when I was a kid, and they had the old cartoon. And Ash, both the NECA and... Oh, actually, those are both NECA. And then some more blind box sci-fi Titan figs. Iron Giant, of course. Come on. Khal Drago. He also died too quick. Spoiler alert, he died too quick. The Rocketeer, Brody. We've got all of the Turtles. We've got Edward Kenway, the best assassin ever. I know Ezio's pretty red too. There is the Red Hood and Arrow, which I'm so very, very behind on Arrow, but it was good. It was good for what I've watched. And Tsumaneza, also NECA, and Marvel Legends Wolverine. So let's go to the other side, shall we? This is another very old action figure. This is my Swamp Thing figure. And I remember that actually you put water on him and he color changed, but he's so old that that's just the color he is now. So that's interesting. And Sherlock and my Lego Guardians, Howard the Duck, wow, oh my gosh, that's Optimus Prime. Why am I about to say Megatron? It's the silver Optimus Prime. These things are really cool instant changers. And then there's Cosmo in all of his cuteness. And the newer Star-Lord that I actually dig way better than the original one that Legends came out with. More Star-Lord, Ronan. Man, this is so tiring. I have so many toys in here. There is that. I'm not going to push the button because it goes forever, but he dances, obviously. Come on. Obviously. And then here is what begins of all of my Black Series figures, which I have so very many, and I still want more. It's kind of dumb, and also comment down below if you guys are also frustrated. I don't know if your local stores have been like this, but I feel like they're very behind on their release schedule, but that's my griping. That R2-D2 apparently is worth like $150, I guess, because that was the first run, and he was discontinued. So, happy accident. So, anyway, and then up above, I've got all the bad guys. And there's Geordi fixing my computer, because that's what he's best at, Deadpool. And then the Empire. Some First Order guys, obviously, holding it down. And there's Cthulhu, Funko, because he's evil, and he should be with the evil. That's just a whole lot of evil right there. Doesn't end here, folks. There is the Falcon with Red Wing hanging from my light. And I'm pretty proud of this as well. That's another MCU, Marvel Legends Build-A-Fig Vulture, fighting Pete in his original outfit. This was kind of the angle I was going for right there. I thought that was pretty sweet, him falling like that. And there's War Machine. I kind of made it so it's like War Machine is like firing across over the Falcon, like kind of like Civil War style. And right behind here, I've got Thanos, the mighty Thanos with his gauntlet. Oh, and up here, can't forget, I've got Ant-Man on top of Anthony. So that's nice. And then Deadpool Dorbs, and then my little display of Tony eating a donut from Iron Man 2. I made that actually with some Turtles accessories from Ninja Turtles. And it's animated series Batman and another Deadpool. And this is actually, I actually might take the time to show you guys. This is pretty cool. This was from GameStop. This was a promotional item from Arkham City? Yeah, I think Arkham City. So that is it, guys. Thanks for strapping in for that ride. I know a lot of you guys wanted the tour, and you got it in detail. Also coming up this week, we've got a pretty rad video of my old fat ass running around playing Nerf with my buddies, with my boy Vlad the Nerf Neko. So be sure to check that out this week. Now I'm gonna eat some chicken nuggets because it is time for lunch.